Did AI do that? Hello, I'm Arkle, your artificial guide in the wacky world of artificial intelligence. In this video, I will change the movies you love with the actors that could have played the lead role. I know what you are thinking. I could do this for decades with Photoshop or another image editor. And there is deepfake software available that can replace actors. But it's the ease of use that makes this demonstration so interesting. I'm going to show you how fast you can change any movie poster to star any actor. Let's try one to get things started. Here's how it works. First, I choose a picture. Secondly, I mask the area that I want to change. Now I can enter a subject, for instance, a famous person. Yeah, that will work. I can choose a result or try again, and again and again, until I find the result that I like. Confirm the changes and we're done. As you can see, the position, lighting, and general image settings are optimized automatically. Sure, you could do that manually with Photoshop, but not this fast. And as you will see in this video, artificial intelligence is sometimes better than professional designers in Hollywood. Beverly Hills Cop. This is a famous example. Beverly Hills Cop was originally written with Sylvester Stallone in mind. When he passed on the role, Eddie Murphy stepped in and he became a superstar overnight. What would this movie be like with Stallone as the main star? Okay, that looks interesting. Not perfect by any means, but it's not too bad. Stallone has got a much wider neck and the color of the arms do not match the complexion of the Italian stallion, but it's still better than the Pretty Woman poster. Fun fact, both Julia Roberts and Richard Gere are pasted on the bodies of two models. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? This time Eddie made the wrong choice by passing on a role that Bob Hoskins would eventually make unforgettable. Who Framed Roger Rabbit is a certified classic, but what would it look like with the star of The Golden Child in it? Just like Beverly Hills Cop, the result is not perfect, mainly because of the difference in body type. Hoskins is shorter and has a pretty wide head and neck. Murphy looks quite stretched in this picture. It's still easy to recognize the comedy star though, so this poster gets a passing grade. Star Wars. This time we will not take the film poster, but a publicity still. Harrison Ford was nowhere near the star he would become after playing Han Solo, but Al Pacino was. However, instead of Star Wars, he starred in some obscure movie about a mafia family. It was called The Stepfather or something like that. There was a little extra effort required for this image because the AI would keep choosing an older Pacino for this photo. By asking for a young Pacino, we finally got that Scarface face. Scarface face. I think the AI is going haywire. Scarface face. Let's move on. This wouldn't be the last time Ford won the casting lottery. Let's take a look at another hit. Indiana Jones. It's no secret that Tom Selleck was the first choice to play Indiana Jones, at least for the studio. But he was tangled up in the hit series Magnum P.I. Let's be clear, the result in this poster is not perfect. I did make it difficult for AI because the original image was hand-drawn, not a photo. Still, the new version looks fine, with a special mention for that lovely mustache. In many versions, the mustache looked totally fake, like sloppily pasted on with a black marker. It's interesting that AI originally took a photo of Selleck without his iconic facial hair, but understood later on that the stash is part of his identity. Let's take a look at some more recent flicks like Casino Royale. Originally, the role of Bond would be played by Hugh Jackman, but Daniel Craig would get the part in the end. This AI version with Jackman took zero effort, it just worked. Surprisingly, the suggestions I got were all with a smiling Jackman. This makes me wonder how this Bond would have played out, with some more levity and perhaps an adamantium claw or two. The Matrix. I already covered The Matrix in my AI movie poster video. This time we're focusing on the main star. Before Reeves took the part, Will Smith was considered to become our digital Jesus. The fact that he didn't get the role is like a slap to the face. Pause for laughter. Slap to the face. Do you see? AI is great at comedy. Anyway, this poster slaps. AI even got the sunglasses right. Like the Casino Royale poster before this one, I noticed a lot of smiling versions of this image. It's very likely the algorithm was trained using press photos and catwalk images. Black Widow. We could fill the entire list with superhero movies, but that would be too easy. Let's take one fun example. Black Widow is a largely forgotten superhero movie starring Scarlett Johansson as the Scarlet Witch. No, that's not right. Wouldn't that be cool though? Come on, let's try it. Here's Scarlet Witch. And here's Scarlett Johansson Witch. Back to Black Widow. Originally, Emily Blunt was considered for the role. Looking at the AI poster, we can totally see it. Let's take a closer look at this particular image. You could argue that the AI version is actually better than the original. The shadow on the face on the left is clearly fake. The image looks way too processed. Meanwhile, the lighting on Blunt is much more natural. Okay, we have a couple more to go. It's worth your time, trust me. Forrest Gump. This one was a challenge for AI. I'm actually surprised the result came out pretty good. I figured the profile would throw AI for a loop, but that wasn't really the case. Most iterations of this picture did have exaggerated facial features, more like Jay Leno than John Travolta. But in the end, I got a nice result. Like always, besides the initial mask and actor's name, the AI creates the final result. I get 4 options, or I can run another batch. I'm satisfied with this result. Let's move on to the next one. Speed. Did you know Sandra Bullock was not the first choice for the co-star in Speed? That honor goes to Halle Berry. In the original movie poster, only Keanu Reeves was featured. Sandra Bullock was added later, and then she blew up as a megastar. It's hard to say if Berry would have been as good for the part as Bullock was. Her track record as an actor is mixed at best. She certainly has the acting chops and good looks. Our result shows her face certainly works in the poster. Batman Returns. Last but not least, the most difficult movie poster. At least for AI, because this time I created 3 mask areas. To me, it was clear this was one face with a mask covering part of the head. For the AI algorithm, it was not immediately clear. It might be the combination with the actor and the prompt. Madonna was in the running for the part of Catwoman, so that's who I used for the prompt. The results were mostly breasts and other body parts, but no face. There was a period in time that Madonna was more famous for her curves than for her face. Is that the reason, or is it just a coincidence? Occasionally I got some faces, but they looked quite scary, to be honest. Then again, so does Madonna nowadays. In the end, I settled on a face that looked like Primo Madonna with some added gemstones on her face. So, that's it for this video. 10 actors who originally were slated to star in a movie finally get their moment in the spotlight. What do you think? Is AI doing a good job here, or is it a waste of time? Leave your message in the comments, and if you want more of this content, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.